Hi guys, so today we'll be dealing with the first experiment of our END lab, which is the switch configuration. Over here, we have a simple switch configuration in which we have connected a PC to a switch, which is connected to another switch and are connected to another end device. The goal of this experiment is to send a ping message from this PC to this PC and have a telnet access from this PC to this switch. So basically, this is a configuration usually done to communicate between two switches, which is found in a very small network. Okay, for this we need to configure the switch to be for it to be able to understand the packets and the interface and set the interface it's going to forward the packets on. So we have already done the configuration, but we'll try to understand what we have done before. First, we go to the enable mode by using en command. Then we go to the configuration mode, that is config space t. Okay. Now our goal, first of all, we have to give the name to our switch, which is hostname space switch left. Okay. So this gives our switch as switch left. Name of the switch as switch left. So as we can see over here, this is now named as switch left from switch. Okay. Now we tell the CLI enable secret Cisco. This means that enable secret Cisco makes an encrypted password. This enable secret and Cisco is the password which is encrypted in the format which is asked whenever we try to enter the CLI. So whenever we enter the CLI, it will ask us for the password, and this is stored in the configurations and in encrypted form. So for our experiments is Cisco. Line console 0. So line console 0 is mainly the main console line to which the connection is being done. So in the console line, we have to do all the configurations for the message passing and the telnet sessions. Okay, so over here we have line console 0. So we are in the console 0 line. Okay, now we assign the password to the Cisco password Cisco during login. So whenever we try to log in, we will be asked for a password, and the password will be Cisco. Okay, now we exit the line console and we go for the configuration. Okay, now configuration line VTY. Line VTY is nothing but the virtual line which helps us to connect the SSH and telnet sessions to the devices. So 05 means that it can be connected to up to 5 virtual devices on the LAN. Okay, so after line VTY we try to log in local, and over here we try to access transport input telnet. Okay, so try to understand this thing that we can have two things over here. We can have transport input telnet or we can have transport input SSH. Both of them cannot work together. We have to use either one of them, as both of them serves a similar purpose of security protocol. So we have a transport input telnet security protocol over the channel, and then we set the password and username to access the telnet session. So for that we have used username Adit. Adit is my name, and which can be anything for the configuration, and password is Cisco. So we can have anything on Cisco and Adit. So we can have any of our choice. Then we move on to interface fast Ethernet 1. So as you can see over here, this line is connected on fast Ethernet 0/1. Okay, and which is up and running, and we try to set the configuration for that Ethernet line. So interface fast Ethernet 0/1, and we are into the interface. We set the speed of the packets as 100. We go to the interface VLAN 1, and now we assign the IP address for the connection for the switch. So over here, by using this command IP address, we are assigning the IP to the switch. So we will be using 10.1.1.10 and 255.255.255.0. Okay, and by doing this, we just assign the IP address, and then we go to no shutdown command. No shutdown command does it serves the purpose of activating the line. So whenever we try to type no shutdown, it automatically changes the interface to up state. So see over here, it's changed to state to up. Okay, now the next thing is the IP default gateway. So every network has a default gateway which serves as the boundary condition, or you can say the first address of any network. So IP default gateway is 10.1.1.1. We have assigned 10.1.1.1. Okay, and that's it for the switch configuration. Similarly, we'll be doing it for the switch write, which can be seen over here, but it's similar to what we have done earlier. Now our aim is to ping from PC0 to PC1. So for that, we'll be going to the CLI, which is already open over here, and then we'll try to ping. Now, first of all, we have assigned the IP address gateway as 10.1.1 as we had given in the switch configuration, and fast Ethernet IP address as 10.1.1.5. And for PC1, we have 10.1.1.6. We have assigned the static IP address to the end devices. So we'll be trying to ping the command desktop. Yeah. So ping 10.1.1.6. Okay. So as we can see, we are receiving the reply from the 10.1.1.6, which is the end device on the other right hand side of the switch, and we have been able to successfully transfer the packet from one end to the other. Now the next part of our aim is to access the telnet session. So for that, we have assigned the IP address to this switch as 10.1.1.20. So what we'll be doing is we'll try to access the that switch by using the command telnet. Okay, and we'll just write the IP address 10.1.1.20. Okay, so now it's asking for the username. So remember, we had entered the username as Adit, and it's asking us for the password. Now password is Cisco. Okay, so now over here we are in the switch, right? Now over here we have the entire control over the switch, and we can use all the commands which we can enter in the switch CLI as well. So as you can see, whenever we go to enable mode, it's asking for the password which we had set using enable secret Cisco. Okay, so that's it for this lab session and experiment in which we have been able to successfully implement the switch configuration. Thank you.